All right, here with James Alred.
Hi, how are you?
He's volunteer over here at Keep Greensboro Beautiful. So hopefully in the future, we'll get some collaborations going. Y'all know I like to volunteer and then I do stuff in the community out here in High Point. But here in Greensboro, we're out here at Bicentennial Garden. We're gonna try to collaborate, get people playing some Pokemon again out here in the garden. I know people do that already, but not like it was before COVID. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna network with them, try to help them out with some YouTube content and bring awareness to their movement as well. So see you guys in the next part.
We're glad to collaborate, and I think this is a fortuitous event to put two worlds together.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Well said. See you all in the next part.
Abstract brainwaves, game genie in the beanie. We ain't on the same stage, leveled up. The epitome of technique can't survive in my current thought.
Here at the Ball Garden, or Bicentennial Garden, we got all kinds of food and different stuff going on. Cute little dogs and everything here. Hello.
Hello down there.
Are you shy?
So we'll see how things go. Raid hour has been exponential. I say raid hour, it's not even really a raid hour, it's all day, right? Raid hour is just the first thing that came to mind. All kinds of music. So we'll get back at it, see if we can get an Axew, a shiny Axew. Got some folks playing cornhole. Still no shinies yet. 9 raid passes today. I was not aware of that. But I guess that's to ease the sting of having to pay more for the remote raid passes now. No longer is the deal 3 for $250. You gotta pay 100 coins for each one of those. It crack me up, or does it quack me up? Other yellow hat guy here, back with another video. And yes, we are back. I alluded to a part 2 of Pokemon Go Fest. I mean, and there were 2 days, 2 out of 3. We've got another one coming up, so we'll talk about that one when we get to it and find out more information. This one, instead of being at Collectathon in Charlotte, I was right there at the Bicentennial Garden in Greensboro for day 2. Had a lot of fun. There was an event going on. I can't remember all the details of what it was. Some kind of, make Greensboro green again or something like that. I'm paraphrasing. I'm probably messing it all up. But if you saw the guy in the beginning of the video, we're pretty much going to be working together on something to keep projects like that going. You had people selling a lot of artwork and doing different things that they made, homemade stuff. You had a dog competition where people had their dogs there. You had some food trucks. It was a good time. So that kind of enhanced experience for me because it's always a massive drop-off when you come back from a Comic-Con or some kind of convention and then you have a lax day and then have to go back to work. Your body kind of gives you some kind of, they call it con crud. So you either get sick or you get slightly depressed because you've got to get back in the routine and you don't know how to really adjust it yet. So it was good to have an event like that following right after, but your boy was tired, super tired. I don't even know how I'm able to edit the first video, just I guess years of making subpar videos, right? That's how some of you may feel. But it allowed me to get to where I'm at now to make, mediocre videos or great videos. But hey, that means that sound you just heard means that the last one was done. And if you remember way back when, if you haven't seen, go back and watch my older videos to see what I'm talking about. The first GoFest video I did was probably one of the very first videos, and it took days to do that. days to do, to consolidate an hour-long video, or 5 hours into like a hour-long video. Took hours for me to get used to that software, but here just now, it took maybe a half hour to get that whole first part up for you. So we're going to get this one up for you shortly. That said, what even happened today? So we had Shaman, and to be honest with you, it really didn't feel like a challenge at all to capture him. I expected the whole, AR mode and all that. No, he just sat there like, hey, you gonna throw a ball at me? You're gonna have to throw 2 more if you want me to stay in there, right? The background just wasn't overly animated or anything. Somebody just slapped that on there. But hey, I'm not complaining. I had a bunch of other things that I was doing, as you can see by the last video, so it didn't bother me one way or the other. The shiny rate could have been better. I really feel like, and I heard this from other people as well, y'all just, at Niantic, you just need to make it to where the shiny rate is the same as it is during Community Day. I know you don't want to do that, but hey, we paid $15. Some of us feel like for it to be worth our time. And it's not like some of these were new Pokemon. I don't think, all of Tropius and, Turkle, neither one of them, or maybe both of them weren't shiny. Maybe one of them was. I haven't heard of anyone getting a shiny. Other than Axew, none of them were shiny. So all the others were just, stuff people couldn't get shiny because it's not available, or they already had those shinies. So it was slightly disappointing in that note. But for me, it was fun and balanced. They let you choose your own mode and all of that. But that's all I'm going to say about day 1. I did have fun with it overall. Day 2, like I said, I was like, what are they going to do now? Is it going to be... You knew it was going to be something to do with raids, and, I expected some battles. And it looked like the professor had been kidnapped or something to that degree. So I didn't really follow along with everything this guy was saying. He had some futuristic suit on. It looked like there's wormholes. It was all kinds of crazy. But what it begots is these Ultra Beasts. Yes, day 2, this is a guy named, I'm probably pronouncing his name wrong, So it was Ree's arrival, and then it wasn't done when you did Ree's arrival. So this character, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl or what, but they look like they're from the future, out of space, I don't know, but they're basically in Professor Willow's place and talking in this jibber jabber about how, they're looking for something, and this something being this new legendary. So they did give you something there, for some people who were like, well, last year they gave you, the Shadow Lugia or Ho-Oh or whatever, and you wanted that, and that was awesome. They gave you a brand new Pokemon that they could have made you wait for, I guess, a regular raid sequence, and or just go ahead and bring back those, I don't even remember what they're called, it's been so long, but the raids you gotta be invited to. No, not because you have remote raids now, but the ones where you raid at the gym long enough and you might get a pass and everybody else can do that. They're not, I guess they're just not going to bring those back. Maybe they will, I don't know. But you know what I'm talking about. They had Deoxys and Mewtwo and all those in them. They were just, invite only. The words just escape me, and I'm too lazy to Google it live on camera. That said, you had him, and I can't pronounce his name, but he looks like a giant jellyfish. You know what I'm talking about? That thing. And the stuff in between, it felt padded. You're looking for all these different types, like the ground types, and it seemed like there weren't too many of those. But I was in a good location, Bicentennial Garden, next to the ball garden, all that. There was lots of shade. I was comfortable. It just felt like that was the best in the area. I could have went downtown Greensboro like I normally do, but just too hot. You go from ice baby, too cold, to just hot. Maybe I'll be at a concert next year and Buster Poindexter will be there. No, bad references aside, where we were at were perfect, but I was with other people who wanted to, you know, they were hardcore. They wanted to move around, grind more, all of that. So we left and we went to a different location. And at that location, less Pokestops, but it was pretty beautiful too. That park, it was really good. I should have some images of that somewhere in here. Met a lot of people this weekend. We networked, but shout out to Gina Bell and her crew. Shout out to Noelle. We got to hang out. Manju, Sammy. We got to hang out, all of y'all. So it was fun. I had fun. For me, it's about the community and the people, not so much this game. Y'all know that by now. If you were looking for me to say, hey, I got to this other level or this, there's other channels that do that. What I bring to you is, you know, the community, the networking. None of those other channels, and this is no disrespect, none of them other channels got to dance with Vanilla Ice and the Ninja Turtles on GoFest. Only this guy. Nick Trainer Tips, nope. Brandon Taunt, nope. Mystic 7, nope. You heard it here first. You got to see it here first. So do your boy solid and share not only this video, but the last video and all the others if you can, whenever you can. Plenty of content here, but I enjoyed the networking. It felt like the old days, you know, getting out here, being the man on the street, introducing myself, and you know, just making new memories, making new friends, and just having a blast. That just made the experience that much more. So as far as Pokemon this day, I'm not even. I think altogether I might have got 7 or 8. And some of y'all were complaining about just getting 7 or 8 just day one. So there's that. I do remember last video there was Numel, there was the Pikachu with the, you know, flowers on its cheeks, right? I do remember those. I remember I got a Grimer. I want to say it was the Alolan Grimer. I got the shiny of it, or not? Yeah, it was the Grimer. We did come down with that one. Some of y'all got a Dunsparce. I don't think I got that. I did get the Pidove, so these are kind of the 4. This is a kind of recap from the day before. Rufflet, that's one that I got that I was looking for. I was happy to get it. So I feel like none of them are repeats. They were all new, but I did get. I was looking for the Axew, did not get that. That's the one I did a bunch of raids for and spent extra money. I missed it somewhere where they said 9 free raid passes, but you had to be there at the gyms. They weren't 9 remote passes. That would have helped out big time day one. But day 2, I think I took advantage of all of those, so I had fun there doing that because there were lots of gyms around me. I just wasn't trying to remote for nothing but Axew. So yeah, I can't remember everything. You know what? While I'm here with my phone here, it's not like I can't pull up the game and tell y'all everything else that I got because I'm just drawing a massive blank. But we got to meet some people who just started playing Pokemon Go and help them get some Pokemon. Y'all remember seeing question marks on the CP of a Pokemon? I mean, that would have been the strongest one you got, right? That was cool to help somebody do that. And maybe now they're like, hey, I'm gonna go get, you know, extra stuff now. Let's see, let's go to recent, but let's also go to shiny. I did re-roll some. So yeah, I got the Buzeal. That was one of them I got, and then Meditite. So Meditite was a repeat, but yeah, we're looking at about 7 there. A paltry 7, but it's all good. You know how I do. It's usually I get them from the gacha or in these raids, and we'll continue that trend. Speaking of raids, we talked June events in the video before last video. Kyogre, Groudon, just bring on the primal forms already. Not looking to do them again. I will come out from Mewtwo because I want to build more candy for my Mega Mewtwo whenever that's a thing, but maybe I should have the same attitude for Kyogre and Groudon. I just think I'm good on candy for them, but you know, I'll do them because they're free passes, but not excited about those. Next video, before I wrap it up out here, we will talk about this new, I want to say it looks like a T-Rex, but I could be wrong, but it's some kind of dinosaur looking thing. I'm excited for that. Next video, we will talk more about that. So yeah, this one was shorter compared to the first one, but that's all I got for you. It was more of a unwinding and laid back day for me. Like I said, I was pretty much between three different cities, really. Four different cities. If you count going from, Winston-Salem to Charlotte to High Point to Greensboro and back, all in multiple days like that. Yeah, I think I'm going to take a well-deserved nap, but stay tuned for other content on the channels. Pigment Bloom. There was a lot of walking involved, so we got that adventure sync thing. Another week of that, but I'll stop rambling. We're gonna end it here. You'll probably see this video maybe a day after the first one. I hope you guys enjoy that. Show some love, check out the book. Don't forget to join, please join. $2.99, you can join and see content. I'm constantly archiving footage. There's older stuff, but there will be more new stuff too for members only, where you can see that kind of behind the scenes and how things began. I'm just having fun, and I hope you are too. Love you guys. Hope to see you again soon, and if I don't, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Other yellow hat guy is out. Captain Sensation!